My name is Larry Gator Rivers from Savannah, Georgia. I'm the greatest ball handler in the world. If you don't believe me, just ask me. When I was coming up as a kid, the whole educational system fascinated me, to be able to go to school and gain knowledge, because that was something that in the past we were not allowed to do. We weren't allowed to learn, and to be able to freely learn was a great privilege to me as a kid coming up, and to all the kids that I knew, because we knew education was the way out. And the thing that I used was basketball. And what made me know that I could succeed and be special was that basketball team of 1966-67, because they went as far as you can go. I mean, we went as far as you can go, and we were number one. We came back to Savannah the night after winning that state championship, and we saw over 5,000-6,000 people line the streets, all in the middle of Liberty over there where the Welcome Center. I mean, they were, Liberty and West Broad was nothing but people at that train station. And I was amazed. There were white and blacks that greeted us as a team. And that's when I realized, man, we did something special. Now, we're gonna present that trophy back to the school in honor and a salute to the team and the class of 1966-67.
I met Gator because he was one of the people who we were supposed to interview and introduce to the community. Actually, Gator was the first pillar that we met as a class. And he's really interesting because he's a retired basketball player, but he teaches now kids basketball, and he came up with this idea to teach them basketball, but at the same time teach them how to grow their food. He thought that teamwork was essential for basketball, teamwork was essential for gardening. And he believed that teamwork is something that the community can really learn from and benefit from.
Well, so I've been here 14 years, and I've done a lot of work with classes outside of the buildings, working with the community, one project or another. Small projects, but meaningful projects. There's a really high rate of poverty in Savannah. It's a beautiful town. Everybody knows the downtown area. That's, the world knows about downtown Savannah, but there's this large U-shape of a different Savannah. And the question for me was, how can you start having more sincere interaction between the downtown area, the students, and that outer area? I think the big question has always been continuity. How do you make sure that there's continuity of interaction between the university and between the community?
And we call it We Are Waters campaign. The goal is introducing people from the community to the community.
I've been working with Harlem House for a long time, 5, 6, maybe 7 years, on different projects.
Now we're doing the work education job training program at the Harlem House. So they have a class going on now, and we get them work ready. We teach them things like asbestos abatement, removal of lead, and mold, handling mold. So when they come out of this, they have some certification. They can go on and get decent jobs.
Turn that woman loose, boy. garden. So we'll have produce growing around here. We'll have plantlets, seedlings growing in the greenhouse. We have a special needs group of kids from Savannah High, the old school, that comes over here with Willie Marble. And they do a lot of some of the work around here, but their main thing is to learn how to farm, garden, plant. So the house over there, we're converting that in, that little house right there, that's gonna be like a classroom to teach them about farming and stuff. And then after they farm and everything, what they're working on right over there now, that building, is gonna be a kitchen where they can learn how to prepare the food that they farm.
So Gator is just, there's no other way to say it. He's an amazing person.
This project is a vital project. And that, I mean, you know, when this city and cities like it was faced with segregation, we came together as a community to show that we were worthy people. It's just a matter of you getting out and making a difference. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to rally them together, just like we did back in the 60s during the Civil Rights Movement, and make them understand how valuable this city is. This is a beautiful city. Savannah, you know, we have a vibrant community here, in spite of all the things that happen throughout the country. So our young people need to understand that. How do you get them to understand that? You have to get them to understand where they came from. If you understand your history, then you can really get a grasp on your future, because you know you got to start somewhere. What we want to do is bring back that same vibrant attitude, that same energy, but with a diverse group of people now. You know, same emphasis, the same desire to do good and offer a service. My passion through basketball is to show how people can work together for a common cause.